Hi, folks, and welcome back to the Star Wars Library, where Star Wars is in print, and we are continuing on with the Marvel comic book series and talking about another single issue today called The Dream. And it's also by Mary Jo Duffy. It came out in 1984. We're still in our Wookiee World trade paperback here, and it's actually a pretty cool story, personally. Like I said, it's called The Dream. So, Luke has been having these reoccurring dreams, or these reoccurring nightmares where he is encountering Darth Vader. And Vader, every time, is about to remove his mask. He's about to take it off, and as soon as it's starting to, get removed, he's like, "No, you can't do that. You'll die if you take off your mask." But as soon as he's about to take off his mask, he wakes up. So this has happened for several days. He's had several of these dreams, and so Luke ends up telling Leia about it. And Luke is also at this point in time, he's also kind of working with some Force sensitives in the Rebel Alliance. He's not fully training them. He's worked with a couple of them, like Kiro, for example. He worked with. You can kind of see, I guess, maybe a little bit of a splash page or something here of him, working with some people. He's not fully training them yet because he doesn't feel that he's ready to take on that burden yet. He's still a little hesitant about force training. He feels as though he needs to learn more before he can start, doing that, which ultimately we'll see in the Jedi Academy trilogy. But until then, he's kind of just doing a few things, kind of more so helping their combat. Um, but he is not going full on force power training. So Denan shows up. Now Denan, um, I don't know why. It makes I don't know. I feel like he's just in denim. That's how I remember. Um, but so Denan, this guy, he shows up and he's basically asking for help. And he kind of is like, "Oh, you're Luke Skywalker. You know how to use the Force. You were a big hero in the Battle of Endor. Can you show me?" And Luke refuses because again, he's still really unsure about teaching. So Denon is they go into his history a little bit. He is the sole survivor of this royal family of the planet Naldar. And so basically, Admiral Akbar decides to send recon to the planet um, to kind of check it out, kind of see like, okay, is this legit? Is this guy trying to mess with us? Um, so this group is our main heroes, along with Denon. Um, and so that ends up being the group. And so they go and are going to go do that. So, um, and this is also with Barney as well. Barney's going. So Luke at this point has another dream. It's like, oh, good night, Luke. And then he has another dream. Now, in this dream, Yoda and Obi-Wan speak to him. So here he's encountering Yoda. So it's kind of more of a forced vision or a dream. They're appearing to him in a dream because Obi-Wan and Yoda are showing up. And then Darth Vader appears, and he's like, "Oh no, it's this whole thing again." But no, actually, Anakin Skywalker then shows up. Now it's the Sebastian Shaw Anakin Skywalker because we didn't have Hayden Christensen yet. But so Anakin shows up, and basically Anakin um, is that he's saying basically that, hey, look, this image of Vader, um, they were actually an interpretation of a dark power. Um, And so Anakin tells Luke, basically like, um, you know, you need to, I need you to, you know, to basically undo the evil that I did as Vader. Only you can save these people. And so basically, it's this dark side, person that Anakin as Vader had helped create. And basically, he's like, look, you need to, because I can't. You need to go and undo this. And so that's kind of starting to reveal what the dream is or what it's all about. So Luke wakes up from the dream of Anakin, Yoda, and Obi-Wan, and they get to Naldar, and they encounter the dark figure that Anakin was warning Luke about, and it's Flint. And so, um, Luke and he engage in a actually a pretty cool lightsaber duel. And Luke finds out that the real Denan had actually died. Their Denan reveals that he is his twin sister Villa. Um, yeah, and so it's actually yeah, his twin sister, and Barney makes Flint rethink the dark side. Villa is killed and dies, meeting her brother and Yoda in the Force, um, as you can see right there, and then basically the planet's saved. Is this an essential read? Yeah, I would say it's definitely worth your time. I really, really like this story. Um, it's interesting to see again, just how it plays out from um, the idea of Flint and kind of doing more stuff with that. I do think it's a pretty good read, and I do think yeah, it is definitely worth your time. So if you're interested, definitely go check it out. So folks, that is all the time I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time with another episode of the Star Wars Library.